Hello, and welcome to the SpiritWhisper podcast. I'm your host, SpiritWhisper, and today we are diving into the profound and beautiful practice of prayer in Islam. As Muslims, prayer is not just a ritual, but a deeply personal conversation with Allah, where we seek His guidance, express our gratitude, and pour out our hearts. In this episode, we'll explore the nature of prayer, the wisdom behind seemingly unanswered prayers, and how patience and gratitude play essential roles in our spiritual journey. So, sit back, relax, and join me as we embark on this spiritual exploration together. The nature of prayer. A Muslim's perspective. As a devout Muslim, prayer is a cornerstone of my life. It is not merely a ritualistic act, but a profound expression of faith and connection with Allah, SWT. The act of prayer, or dua, serves as a direct line of communication between the believer and the Creator. It is in these moments of sincere supplication that we lay bare our hearts, hopes, and fears before Allah, seeking His mercy, guidance, and support. The essence of dua. In Islam, dua is much more than asking for what we want. It is an acknowledgement of Allah's omnipotence and our dependence on Him. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Dua is the essence of worship." This highlights the significance of supplication in our spiritual lives. When we raise our hands and voice our needs, desires, and gratitude, we reaffirm our belief in Allah's infinite wisdom and mercy. Unanswered prayers. One of the most challenging aspects of faith is coming to terms with seemingly unanswered prayers. There are times when we fervently ask for something, pouring out our hearts in desperate pleas, yet the response we hope for does not materialize. This can lead to feelings of frustration, disappointment, and even doubt. However, from an Islamic perspective, it is essential to understand that Allah, in His infinite wisdom, knows what is best for us, even when we do not. The Quran reminds us in Surah Al-Baqarah 2:216. But perhaps you hate a thing, and it is good for you. And perhaps you love a thing, and it is bad for you. And Allah knows, while you know not. This verse encapsulates the essence of our relationship with Allah regarding our prayers. It teaches us that what we perceive as an unanswered prayer may actually be a manifestation of Allah's greater plan for our well-being. The three responses to dua. Islamic teachings suggest that there are three possible responses to our duas. 1. Immediate acceptance. Sometimes, Allah grants our wishes exactly as we have asked. This is a blessing and a sign of His mercy. When this happens, it strengthens our faith and encourages us to continue seeking His help and guidance. 2. Delayed response. At times, Allah delays the fulfillment of our prayers. This delay is not a denial, but a test of our patience and trust in Him. It is in these periods of waiting that we grow spiritually, learning to rely on Allah's timing rather than our own. 3. Better alternative. There are instances when Allah does not grant our specific request because He has something better in store for us. This alternative might not be immediately apparent, but in hindsight, we often realize that what Allah provided was far superior to what we had asked for. The power of sabr, patience. Patience, or sabr, is a virtue highly emphasized in Islam. When our prayers seem unanswered, it is an opportunity to cultivate patience and trust in Allah's plan. The Quran repeatedly stresses the importance of patience and perseverance. In Surah Al-Baqarah 2:153, Allah says, "O you who have believed, seek help through patience and prayer." Indeed, Allah is with the patient. Patience is not merely a passive act of waiting, but an active demonstration of our faith in Allah's wisdom. It is during these times that our character is tested and strengthened. By remaining steadfast and patient, we show our commitment to Allah's will and our trust in His plan for our lives. Trusting Allah's wisdom. As Muslims, we believe that Allah is Al-Hakim, the All-Wise. His wisdom is beyond our comprehension, and His plans for us are always for our ultimate good, even if we cannot see it at the moment. Trusting in Allah's wisdom means accepting that our knowledge is limited and that His understanding of our needs and circumstances is perfect. In times of difficulty, it is comforting to remember the story of Prophet Joseph. Despite the many hardships he faced, including being thrown into a well by his brothers, sold into slavery, and wrongfully imprisoned, Yusuf remained patient and steadfast in his faith. Ultimately, Allah's plan for him unfolded, and he was elevated to a position of great honor and authority. Yusuf's story is a powerful reminder that Allah's wisdom and plans are always for the best, even if the path is fraught with challenges. The role of gratitude, or shukr, is another essential aspect of our relationship with Allah. The Quran emphasizes the importance of being grateful for Allah's blessings. In Surah Ibrahim 14:7, Allah says, "If you are grateful, I will surely increase you in favor. But if you deny, indeed, my punishment is severe." When we focus on the blessings we have received, rather than dwelling on what we perceive as unanswered prayers, we cultivate a sense of contentment and peace. Gratitude shifts our perspective from what we lack to what we have, reinforcing our trust in Allah's provision and mercy. Continuous supplication, persistent supplication, is a sign of a true believer. The Prophet Muhammad encouraged us to continue making dua, even if we do not see immediate results. He said, "The supplication of every one of you will be granted if he does not get impatient and say, 'I supplicated my Lord, but my prayer has not been answered.'" This hadith emphasizes the importance of persistence and patience in our supplications. In conclusion, prayer is a profound expression of faith for Muslims. It is a testament to our reliance on Allah and our belief in His wisdom and mercy. While we may not always receive the answers we desire, it is crucial to trust in Allah's plan and remain patient. By embracing patience, trust, and gratitude, we strengthen our faith and deepen our relationship with Allah. In the end, every prayer, whether seemingly answered or unanswered, is an opportunity for spiritual growth and a reminder of Allah's infinite wisdom and love.